So, achievement unlocked. Got my husband his beloved chicken. I've been thinking, because when I went to this concert, there were a lot of people that were like really into my outfit. Let me see if I can get you guys a picture of it. I got a lot of compliments, and there was this girl that brought fake $1 bills, and she like made a raid on a hoe, and like I was here for it. It's so interesting to see the response of people when they are interacted with a person who is physically attractive. And I'm not trying to say like, you know, I'm like the prettiest person ever, because I obviously I'm not, but I know that I am a person who is above average in attractiveness, let's just say it that way. And so when I went to this concert, there were a lot of people that walked up to me to talk. You see that? My life just flashed before my fucking eyes. I need to go back and see like what look was I making to talk about. I thought I was tapping the brake. But there were a lot of people that like walked up to me and said like, I felt like I needed to come up to you and just tell you that I really liked your outfit and your look and your aesthetic, and you just look really cool, and I would have felt bad had I not said anything. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. That's a crazy thought. That's a crazy idea that like you felt it necessary. You felt compelled to point that out. And I mean, I appreciate it. I absolutely appreciate it. I love when people take notice of the work that I put into my look, so to speak, because it does take work. It does take a certain amount of introspection as far as what you feel like you're confident in doing and what you feel like you can pull off, which is literally everything. Anyone can do fucking anything they want to do, which is a difficult concept to tackle as a person that has low self-esteem, or a person that's been told that they're ugly or unattractive. I'm a person that's been told they're unattractive. And so I know what it feels like to feel like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I trying to do this? Why am I deluding myself into thinking that I could possibly ever be an attractive person? I think it's an experience that a lot of people go through, and regardless of what you look like, if you are, you know, just devastatingly pretty, you still go through that experience. I mean, there's probably some people that don't, but I think the vast majority of people have experiences where they've been told that they are not beautiful when they fucking are. I found it interesting, like almost like a thought experiment, or like a social experiment, to see how happy people were to just talk to me. Like people were fucking elated to talk to me, and it made me like, I don't know, it was actually really fucking draining. I'm not gonna lie, because I always am really trained by experiences like that, because like it's just like, oh my god, thank you so much. Oh my god, thank you so much. You're so kind. You honor me. And like I appreciate it, but I am a person that isn't into social interaction, and so having a lot of strangers come up to me is exhausting. But it is also something that is incredibly interesting to me, just to see people's responses, because I am not super in tune with like she was having, you know, a day. She was going fucking through it. And when she came up to the window and saw me, like there was a one moment of just like, not like shock, but like a little, you know, surprise. And she was almost made happy. Like, and I hadn't said anything. Like I was just sitting here. But it did like weirdly brighten her day that like a pretty person was smiling at her. And like I kind of understand it now. I kind of fucking understand it now. Because when I went to the VAV concert and had St. Van smiling at me, I was like, bitch, this is all I need. This is it. I can fucking die happy now. But the lady was super duper nice to me, and it's just interesting to see like how much nicer your experience is as a person when you are attractive, when you're considered to be attractive. People are just really nice to you, and it kind of brightens their day to see you. And I think a big part of it is that I am a very unassuming person. Because I'm a kid that grew up ugly. I'm a kid that I grew up being told that I was ugly. And so I'm not a person that's like really conceited. I'm not a person that is, I'm not stuck up. I walk around like I don't think that I'm attractive. Honestly, that's how I interact with people. That's how I enter most of my interactions. You can tell a person has low self-esteem when you talk to them, and I definitely am a person that like kind of exudes that a little bit, and it has prompted people to want to take advantage of me. But there's not very many things that I want from people, and so like acceptance and all that shit, that's not a thing that I want from people. And so a lot of people think that like, you know, I can act like I like this person, I can act like I like Finn, and then Finn will be like, yo, I'm on your dick now. But that's not the kind of person that I am. I am not really interested in other people's opinions of me, because I spent so much fucking time being put down when I'm fucking great. And so I've grown to not really take in much of what other people say, because I feel like they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I mean, when I have things that affirm the things that I know about myself, then, you know, that's good. But and things that like, you know, criticism is fine. Like I've never felt like being criticized is negative, because in every criticism there is a nugget of truth, even if it's coming from a person that is trying to make you feel bad. Even if it's coming from a place of negativity, you can always spin it so that it is something that you can use to build yourself. And so I don't really get caught up in the emotions of criticism, because in criticism there is self-improvement. But yeah, I don't really give a shit about what anyone thinks as far as my appearance goes. I just kind of do me, and I think people see that. I think people see that, like, that thing I always talk about it. I'm confident in my utter lack of confidence, and it's entirely paradoxical. It's oxymoronic, but I feel like there's a lot of people that have this odd self-deprecating charm to them, and that's really what I'm going for in my I don't know, the way that I carry myself, and people find it really appealing, attractive. And so yeah, that's I don't know, that's what I'm trying to explain. That's what I'm trying to get through to y'all, is that I'm not a person that is I'm self-absorbed, but that's just because I spend so much time trying to understand myself. But I'm not self-absorbed, I guess superficially so. I'm more self-absorbed in the scientist is very absorbed in understanding a species. And I just really would like to understand myself. And so I spend a lot of time thinking about myself and to myself. But I'm back home, so I'm gonna let y'all go. Deuces.